you sound it. Right, this guy's a good friend of mine. He's doing really well at the moment, so you're going to really enjoy him. So start the clapping now. So we'll give it to you. Please welcome Mr. Reis.
Sticking with my brother right there and hugging people. Hello everyone. I have a mic for a reason. I'm going to use it. So for you that don't know, my name's Reis, and I've recently made the decision that if I'm lucky enough to one day have a son, I'm also going to call him Reis. But don't worry, this is no egotistical attempt at creating a me. He's not going to be like, I'm going to have a son, I'm going to call him Reis. He's going to be just like me, and he's going to be acting with my eyes, he's going to walk like me, talk like me, sit like me, shit like me, fuck like me, I'm going to live forever with his fucking sprog. It's not like that at all, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like the name Reis is going extinct. But I can't remember the last time I met another Reis and had that lovely moment where you're like, you're Reis as well? Oh, fuck. What is the chances of our parents calling us the same name?
High five, you brother.
Love it. And the only celebrity carrying the name Reis is some stupid blonde American actress. Since when has my name been unisex? This ain't no Green Party toilet policy, this is my fucking name we're talking about. But at least my name isn't spelt like our American R-E-S-E, or even the British R-E-C-E, or the Welsh R-H-Y-S. Because my parents, ladies and gentlemen, well, they think they're as cool as a cucumber. I think it has something to do with a black man fucking a white woman during the 80s. Do it, Dad. You know what they say, once you go black, you never go what, Mum? Thanks for joining in, guys. Thanks for joining in. Because everything they say cool, ladies and gentlemen, it would be really cool to spell my name R-E-I-S-S. But no! Not naming me after the medieval Portuguese word for money. No! Not naming me after the Dutch word for travel, son. Calm down. No! They wouldn't have the audacity to name me after the German word for rice. No! 1 minute you can't speak English, next minute you're a fucking encyclopedia, mate. Calm down. No. The only reason they spelled my name R-E-I-S-S because they named me after the infamous clothing shop. Only no, they're not completely crazy. Only without one of the S's, because they didn't want people confusing me with the shop. Sorry. But I don't know if you know what a Reis's is. It's an overpriced American apparel. If you don't want to know what American apparel is, it's an overpriced primer, basically. I didn't know what Reis's was until I got a Reis's shirt for my birthday, stuck it on, went shopping, and then realised I was walking around with a fucking name badge on. I was walking into shops and everyone thought that I worked there. It's like, sorry, man. I was like, I don't work here, mate. No, I don't work here, mate. Fuck off! I don't work here, mate! I was like, wait a minute. This makes a change from everyone thinking that I'm robbing the place. So I went back to Reis and oh, I got the t-shirts. I was loving it. Living a dream, ladies and gentlemen. But it's not the first time I've been a victim of a false identity. As most of us, I had my iPhone and I smashed it, as you do. And I didn't have the £2.5 grand to get my screen fixed. So I thought, I'm being illogical about this. I just need a phone that texts, calls, and plays Snake. So I got this bad boy. I know some of you dodgy looking blokes over here are familiar with this bad boy. Right? This phone cost me £15. It does everything you need. Loved it. Texts, calls, plays Snake, 2-year battery life, and it's fucking splash proof. You heard me? Splash proof. I can have phone calls in the shower. Oh yeah, baby. No, I'm still in the shower. No, I'm on my phone. It's splash proof, bitch. Best phone I've ever fucking had. After 2 weeks of having it, I was watching the news, bulletin comes up. This phone is a new favourite phone for drug dealers. Within a week, I was beaten up 15 times, pepper sprayed 4 times, handcuffed 93 times, and shot twice. Yes, by the police, and no, I didn't have any drugs on me. But if the shoe fits, ladies and gentlemen, if the shoe fucking fits. Recently, I had a mate come up to me, right, and this makes me wonder how people see me. He came up to me, he had a very obvious tan, and he's trying to tell me that he's had a cheeky weekend away with the lads. But I know fully well that the tanning salon at the end of his road is doing deals on sunbeds. Even I walked past went, 40p a minute? I could do a cheeky top-up. It just proves that everyone loves a bargain, ladies and gentlemen. Right? But then he comes up to me and goes, Reis, let's compare tans. I know the rules. I'm mixed race. We know from birth that we are the tanning scale for white people that have been on holiday. We know how it works. I know the procedure. I gave him my arm. He went, no, Reis, show us your white bits. I went, you're taking the fucking piss. This kid literally thought I had a lot of sunbeds and I ate my crusts. I'd have to eat a whole loaf of bread to keep it this curly. But he's not the only one who's got confused. My family's got confused. My black cars come up to me and they'll shake my hand. Just like that. I get confused sometimes. I go in for the normal brother handshake and like, no, with men, I shake my hand. A white couple comes up to me and goes, my nigga! I'm like, whoa. I didn't have to do it. He thought he had the right to say it with family. I have to do the room check. I'm like, no, I can say it. I can say it. I can say it. I know, you're way too dark for me to say that. I can't say that. It's making me question people, making me question life. So when it came to the voting, I was like, you know what? I need a bit of insight. I need someone to guide me. So you know what? I took my nan voting. I thought, she's a lady of the world, she's experienced, she knows what she's talking about. I thought, yeah, I'll go with her. It's really nice to see her views on things and how she took on it. And we started talking about debates and all this, and she goes, you know what, Reis? The only one that really made sense to me was Farage. Hey? So no, listen. It's his views on immigration, Reis. We just need to stop this mixing of people. My nan voted against me, ladies and gentlemen. She's black, by the way. But my black cousin's been racially abusing me for years. I used to have a theme song as I walked into the room. No joke. I'd walk in at my cousin's house and go, they call me Yellow Mellow. They call me Yellow Mellow. I thought it was like greened out the first time they got me high. It wasn't until I grew my hair that I realised it was because of my skin colour when they started calling me Sideshow Bud. Great. Cheers, guys. And because of this, I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a bit of mixing of my own. I'm going to test the waters. I thought, I'm not going to go safe. Who's dangerous for my kind? This goes to Eastern Europe. Russia's a bit too deep in for me. Ain't that risky yet. What ballsy, but Ukraine's a bit too far to get bombed. You know what they got? So you know, I thought, fuck it. I go for the Czech Republic. So I started dating this Czech girl. And she's like, Reis, show me your British culture, show me what you do, show me your lifestyle, show me your British way. So I punched her in the fucking face. Said domestic violence is a massive problem over here, love. She's like, show me your food, show me your ways. So I gave her a roast dinner. Loved it. Fish and chips. Loved it. I was like, what do British people like for breakfast? Crumpets. She fucking loved crumpets. She loved them. You know, I thought, oh, what do British people have on their crumpets? What's the best thing to have in your crumpets? Well, what else? Marmite. Marmite me up, lady. That's right. Marmite lovers always winners. We all know this. She never had a Marmite. They don't have Marmite in Czech. So it's like, no, what, love? Slap a bit of that on there. Tell me if you love it or you hate it. All right? Love it or you hate it. She's like, all right. Put that warm face, you know, that warm. Oh, love it, hate it. Love it, hate it. What do you think? She went, it's alright. It's alright. I got fucking deported. This is the broken Britain that Farage and my nan were talking about. I ain't having it in this country. No way. I've been looking at women recently and they're confusing me, ladies and gentlemen. We got any gym goers in? Yeah? What's the worst part of going to the gym? Let her women in the leg have got a pervert. That's your worst part. They've got a problem, right? Now the worst part of going to the gym is the day after leg day. Everyone knows this. The day after leg day is fucking hell. I hate it. It's nothing, no worse feeling. I can't walk, you can't sit, you can't stand. I'm going to the toilet like a bitch at a festival. I'm like, oh, just trying to get on the seat. Can't do it. Girls, they'll do legs 5 times a week. How? Have you ever heard a girl complain about leg day? No, never. It's like they fucking like it. They're like, oh, so much pain. So much pain from my leg day. But when you try to thumb in a softie, worst pain ever felt in my life. How? I just don't understand it. So, I think as a nation we say sorry and thank you too much. You know this thing where you're driving along and you stop for someone and they say thank you, it's like, all you really done, mate, is thank me for not crashing into you. That's what you've done right there. I think there should be rules. If I'm waiting for a certain amount of time, say sorry, say thank you, whatever, right? But it's so annoying me when I'm like, oh, I'm just doing it all the time, doing it all the time, so I stop doing it to people. When someone doesn't do it to me, I'm ready to turn my fucking car around. Right? It's the same thing as when you open the door for people. The whole family's coming through like, it's right, darling. Oh, thank you. It's all right, mate. It's all right, mate. And when Grandma at the back doesn't say thank you, I'm like, fuck you, Grandma, you racist fucking bitch! Well, thank you very much, everyone. I've been reached out.